Check the football out.
The camera missed the Goughy step.
Wow, can you believe that?
That was one of the questions. He's your best mate.
I've never been in a position where we can win the
He's your best mate. Tough, though.
Hello and welcome to the third test of the Quiz for the Urn. It's brought to you by TalkSport and Grosvenor Casinos. While the real cricket goes on down under, we are right in the middle of our 5-test series to determine whether England or Australia will go home with the coveted urn in front of us right here. Representing Australia, we welcome back cricket writer, commentator, statistician, maybe not such a good one anymore, Jarrod Kimber. And representing the England boys, we've got a ferocious English bowling attack of Darren Gough and Steve Harmison. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, England are 2-0 up in the Ashes.
First for everything.
First for everything. Yeah.
How are we feeling, boys?
Fast bowlers get dumb fast bowlers.
Sorry?
We're dumb fast bowlers. That's what we get used.
You guys got one hand on this, don't you?
I've never held it.
Oh, not yet. Gough, you've gone early.
I've never held it.
You've gone early.
Is that, I didn't even know what it looked like.
Early. I remember when Michael...
Jarrod, you need to... If you win 3-2, you've got to take that picture and make sure that he said it. You got an early, Gough. You never go early.
I remember when Michael Vaughan lifted it in 2005. It had £9.99 on the bottom of it. It was a replica from a shop.
Why wasn't it the real one?
Because the real one...
What, from 1882?
They're not picking them up, mate.
Can you imagine us with the real one? State we got in.
Yeah, 1882.
Flintoff holding the old
The
one.
booze on it.
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah.
The Australian players from the 80s and 90s. Come on
15
now.
pints deep with the real one.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Guys, we are here, aren't we? Thanks to our very good friends, Grosvenor Casinos, bringing you 50 years, boys. Can you believe it? 50 years of real casino expertise to your online experience, over half a century of casino passion. In fact, how about this? The first Grosvenor Casinos opened in 1970, and good things happened in 1970, Goughy, right?
Yeah, I was born. 18th of September 1970.
And did you know straight away that you were going to be destined to play for England?
Well, no, I can't remember.
No. I'll rephrase that question. From a very young age, do you always know you wanted to be an England cricketer?
No, I wanted to be an England footballer.
Did you really?
Yeah. It didn't work out.
Didn't work out, no.
Didn't work out.
So if I can't be a footballer, I'll be a cricketer.
I'll be a cricketer.
Same with you, Harmy?
Same with me. Wanted to be a footballer. Never been good enough to be a footballer, so I became a cricketer.
It was an
What are you
Ashes.
looking down for?
I wasn't looking.
There's no mirror on your side.
There was an Ashes in 70, wasn't there? 70, 71? England won that one, I think.
Check the football out.
Mine might be a size 5, but yours is a size 4.
Oh, right, boys. Oh, this is the camaraderie that's got you 2-0 up in the series. Now, the third test is called Ashes Stars. I'll be testing teams' knowledge of Ashes players past and present. Some of them are indeed stars and have their names etched in Ashes history, but some you will probably have forgotten ever wore the famous 3 lines of baggy green. Now, here are the T's and C's. Gough, you got your pen and paper. You might need to write this down, OK? In the first part of the first innings, an anagram of an Ashes player, past or present, will appear on the screen. Just to confirm, an anagram, you know what it is, or do we need to explain it again?
Of course I do.
Yeah, good stuff.
I went to school twice a week.
Because in the green room, he didn't seem as confident.
He had no idea, did he, what an anagram was, yeah. If you know who it is, you buzz in.
Done.
There we go, good stuff. Of course, if you get it right, you'll get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team will have a chance to guess. If no one gets it within 5 seconds, I will shout out a clue. You will then have a further 10 seconds to buzz in if you think you know it before I reveal the answer. So I'm going to be quite quick here, boys, just to let you know, OK?
This might not be our strong.
I worry here, by the way. I think this...
I don't know. There's a lot of dyslexia at this table, is all I'm saying. We might be here for a long time.
There's 3 of us.
OK, so again, if you get it right, you've got to buzz in, OK? And the other one will get locked out for a couple of seconds. So here we go then, guys. Fingers on buzzers. Let's have a go at the first anagram.
Marnus Labuschagne.
Yeah.
He's off to an
Nailed it.
absolute flyer. The camera missed the Goughy stare. Goughy, can you do the stare again for the camera?
Wow. Can you believe that?
Let's have a look then, shall we, at the second anagram. Opening bat. That's your clue.
So Michael Carberry?
It's not Michael Carberry.
That's no B.
Quick guess, boys. We're on the buzz here. You've got to buzz in and tell us the name. 3 seconds. 3. All right, you're timed out. Sorry. It was a Michael.
Atherton.
Yeah.
Atherton.
Can't believe it.
Opening bad. You couldn't get Michael Atherton.
I saw Michael and I just went, the first Michael that came to my head that opened the
It's
batting.
Michael Carberry more higher
And then I looked
in
and I
your
was like-
England openers than Michael Atherton.
I added me.
Oh,
Michael
recent?
Atherton for the start.
How old are you?
Yeah.
You never even saw Atherton
dyslexia
play.
kicked in, I had a
I know him as the
see-
Times journalist, obviously. 1 up, are England off to a good start. Let's have a look. The clue, 05 Ashes winner.
Simon Jones? No.
Wrong, Jarrod. 3 seconds.
Ashley Giles.
It is wrong. The correct answer is... Geraint Jones is the correct answer.
Oh, hardest one you could have had.
Geraint Jones, there we go. The England boys still remain
Jones.
1 up. The next one, here we go. Fingers on buzzers, please, lads. The clue is he's playing in this series. Three seconds. And that's time up, boys. Wow, not even a guess. It's Mitchell Stark.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Chris Tremlett, I thought, when I first
I might as well
saw that.
sit out.
Yeah. Do you want to go and get the coffees in, Gough? And you can let Harmy go.
It's about time he woke up.
OK, this is our final anagram then, you'll be happy to know, Goppy. The final one is this guy. The clue, 64 Ashes wickets, most of them in the 1990s.
Andy Caddy.
Yeah, Andrew Caddick indeed. There we go. Good work, Goffy. Good work, Harmy. After third test match, 2-0 up.
I'm
Can
struggling
it be a
already.
whitewash? Yeah.
Struggling
Do you want to call a friend
Now
or
this
something
would
like
be
that?
brilliant if it was the white one.
There are loads and loads of points still to go in this third test, I can promise you that. So the score is 2-0. We're still in the first innings, but you do have a chance to regain some points in this first innings. We're now going to move away from Ashes stars briefly and test your knowledge on Ashes venues. A venue is going to appear on the screen that has hosted at least one Ashes test match. And again, same pattern. If you think you know it, buzz in. If you get it right, you'll get the point, and I will accept either the name of the ground or the name of the city. OK, are we ready for our first venue? Let's have a look, boys.
Headingley.
Yeah, it's Headingley.
If I didn't get that one, I was struggling.
I thought you were going to get it straight away with the blue when it came up.
The lights, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
a good
nearly
point.
did it before it even went lighter picture.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure.
You wanted to double check. You got there. Let's have a look then, shall we, at our second ground.
Adelaide.
It is indeed the Adelaide Oval. We move on.
Beforehand, he said he wouldn't get any of these. And so far. And that one I knew at least, but...
Ground number 3.
The Aegeus Bowl.
Yes, it is indeed. The England boys got that one right. We've still got 3 to go in this round, so Jarrod...
I might be 9 now
you
by
know,
the end of this.
you know what you need to do. Let's have a look at number 4.
Is that Perth?
Yes, well done. It is indeed. Ground number 5 then, boys.
Is that Belrive?
Yes, in Hobart. Good work. He's fighting back hard in the picture round, isn't he? Let's have a look at the final one. Go on, Jarrod.
That is
You need it. Yes, it is indeed. Cardiff, good work. You are fighting back hard. So the score after the first innings, 5-3 to the England. But lots more points to go in this third test match. Moving back to Ashes stars for the second innings. Before we do, though, let's have a chat about the toughest Ashes players of all time. Harmy, is there one that stands out in your mind as someone you just hated bowling at?
Ricky Ponting was the best for me that I played against in an era where I played against some really good batters. You think the top players of most sides had top players. West Indies was at the back of theirs. You had the likes of Brian and Chris Gale. You had the South Africans with Graham Smith and likes of Callis and whatever. Indians with Dravid and Sachin and Sehwag. But in Ashes cricket, you had Hayden, you had Langer, you had Martin. But for me, for a tall bowler, even more so in Australia, it was I just couldn't find a length to bowl at Ricky. You pitch it up, floated, you banged it past you, and it's sort of natural length. 6. He was, and when he in the Test match that he sort of, I think, just typified Ricky Ponting was the Old Trafford Test when he saved the Test match. That was Ricky Ponting in Ashes nutshell. His team weren't playing very good, but he carried them from rock bottom to bat all day to save a Test match, and he got out to the worst ball he probably faced in Ashes cricket off me on down the leg side. But for me, he's the toughest cricketer I've ever played against, and obviously more so in Ashes cricket.
Goughy?
Again, I played against lots of them, and they were all difficult, whether it be back in the day of Slater, to Langer, to Ponting, to Mark Waugh, to Steve Waugh, to Blewett for a short period. He was fantastic as well. But after you get all them out, or try and get them out, or being smashed to all parts, in walked Gilchrist at number 7 and decided he wanted to get a 50-ball 100. So for that reason, I'd go as far as saying, but Gilchrist, for me, was the one person that kept winning the Ashes for them in that period, because you get past all them great players and then he'd come in and be just as great.
2 very good players, 2 for England. Thankfully, we'll have to bowl out this current time. Let's now move on, shall we, to the third Test, second innings. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to be reading out clues of Ashes players, past and present. The only condition is they have to have played in at least one Ashes Test match. If the teams think they know who I'm talking about, they can buzz in and have a guess. But if they get it wrong, the other team can hear a full list of all the clues before giving an answer. So are we ready then, gentlemen, for our first player? Here we go. And again, you do need to buzz in here if you think you know the answer. He was born in Western Australia. His highest Test score of 73 not out came against England at Lord's. He took 167 Ashes wickets. The best figures, 7 for 89. You ran out of clues.
Dennis Lilly?
Correct. Well done. A point for Jarrod there. Off to a good start. Next up, this Englishman has only played in one Ashes series. He scored 3 half-centuries in that series with a high score of 94 at the Oval. He bowled 21 overs of leg spin in that series.
Schofield.
No. So just you, Darren, I've got a couple more clues for you. He bowled 21 overs of leg spin in that series, but didn't take a wicket. Oh. The series he played in was 2019.
Leg spin?
3 half-centuries. The highest score was a 94 at the Oval.
And 2019?
It was 2019. Well, 21 overs of leg spin, didn't take a wicket. 3 half-centuries.
Anyone who bowled leg... Was it David Malan?
It was not David Malan.
Who bowls leg spin?
Sam Robson.
Nope.
Adam Lyth.
Nope.
It's 2019, though. Why can we not think of someone who would
The
have...
guy from Hampshire. What's his name?
Nope. It was Joe Denley.
Oh, my God. He did bowl leg spin, to be fair. We should have got that.
Yeah. Here we go. Next one. This Australian has played in 2 Ashes series that were 6 years apart, but only played 2 Tests in each series. He's taken a total of 12 Ashes wickets, including the wickets of Cook and Jason Roy.
Pattinson.
Yes, good answer.
The younger brother, not the older brother who played for England.
Can you clarify which Pattinson you're talking about?
Pattinson.
Yes,
not
it was
Darren
James
Pattinson.
Yes.
What, the guy who wrote the books?
Lots more to go. Jarrod Kimber fighting hard. This cricketer has scored over 900 Ashes runs and taken 50 Ashes wickets. Best figures of 5 for 78. He played in 3 Ashes series and captained his country in one of them, which ended in a heavy defeat.
Andrew Flintoff.
Yeah, it was indeed Andrew Flintoff, Jarrod. Just a bit slow again, weren't you? Here we go, boys. Concentration on this one. You'll need it. Between 2013 and 2015, this Australian played 15 Tests against England. He had...
Chris Rogers.
Yes, that was very good. That was one line and straight in. So we're level at 6-all in the third Test match. And this is the final question. The Ashes could be won right now. Incredible. Here we go, concentration. This cricketer played 12 test matches against Australia, taking 36 wickets. His best figures was 7 for 66 at the Oval.
Tufnell.
Oh, he's done it! He's won the third test match.
Phil Tufnell.
Phil Tufnell.
Boy, I've got to say, we're going to a fourth test match.
Well
Can't
done,
believe
Jarrod.
it.
Well
I
done,
had to
Jarrod.
bring it home.
We had that in the bag.
It was in the bag, 3-0.
How did you not get tuffers?
To be honest, mate, you should be better at that. I never knew.
I should
I've
be
never
better
been
at
in a
that.
position where we can win the
It's
Ashes.
your best mate, Tufnell. That was one of the questions. He's your best mate. Come from that era. I got Flintoff. He's my best mate.
God,
got
I
him.
was so close to getting
I know,
Flintoff
I
from
got
you
him.
as well.
I was waiting on the disastrous series as captain.
Jarrod, you were literally one wrong answer away from this being done and dusted, but you're very much now momentum with you. And
Yeah.
have you noticed? Bickering already.
Yeah, it's
Have you
funny. They
noticed?
turned on each other, haven't they?
Have you noticed? Yeah.
We'll be tight. We'll be fine.
Good stuff. So that is then the end of the third test. A win for Australia makes the series in the score England 2, Australia 1. We'll see you next time. We'll be back just before the real fourth test starts in Melbourne as we continue with the Quiz for the Urn. Brought to you by TalkSport and Grosvenor Casinos. Play with £50 when you register and deposit £20 at grosvenorcasinos.com. Join the home of Real Casino. Wagering restrictions, max wins and conditions apply. 18+. GambleAware.org.